Okay, YouTube, this is a note for all of my subscribers who joined my channel for Europa Universalis 4, in particular my Orthodox Ottomans campaign. If you've been following along, you know the game is bugged. We aren't able to continue beyond episode 103, so things are going to lie where they lie, unfortunately. We weren't able to integrate the Holy Roman Empire, which would have been very nice because they had annexed, of course, some fairly large territories. And that really is too bad. We may revisit the Ottomans at some point, but unfortunately that's it. The Ottomans are done. Also, as I mentioned in the last episode, my objective was to extend the Orthodox Ottomans campaign, the recordings, to last beyond Halloween. Beyond the 30th even. How much beyond that I would have gone, I don't know. It probably would have been like a week or a week and a half. That would have given me time. I was going to do the rest of those recordings this weekend so that I was all ready. I didn't have to do any more, and that way when Art of War came out I could really focus on Art of War. Now, here's the dilemma that I'm in. Am I going to do a 10 episode EU4 campaign? The answer to that is no, I am not. And the reason for that is that all the easy achievements I'm already done. So any 10 episode campaign would just be garbage. There would be no content to it. There'd be no pursuing of any objective of any kind. I was talking about, I might do some episodes where I fight France as England, but you know, those mechanics might all be changed with Art of War. So it seems to me there is literally nothing I can do in Europa Universalis 4 that will be interesting for the next week. Now, the way my schedule sits, I do have next weekend off again. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and I think even Monday and Tuesday. So most likely what's going to happen is you're not going to see any more Europa Universalis this week. This will be the last EU4 for this week, and this should be going out on Sunday at noon o'clock. The audio seems loud. Let me just turn it down a touch here. Oh, that's the wrong one. This should be going out on Sunday, the 26th of October, at noon Pacific time, which is YouTube's local time, which is I think 3 hours off from where I am in Central time. In Eastern time. I keep forgetting that I've moved. I used to live in Central time. I live in Eastern time now. So for me, I'll put this out at 3 o'clock Eastern, which I believe 3 o'clock Eastern. In any case, it's going to go out at noon Pacific. It's going to go out at noon YouTube local time. And that'll be it. So that'll be it for Sunday. And that's the usual time slot that EU4 goes out. And the times have been a little goofy because I've been confused by how YouTube does it. I didn't realize it was doing their local time and not my local time, but that's fine. So EU4, this final episode, which is really just an announcement, is going to go out at noon on Sunday the 26th. There will be no Europa Universalis 4 videos on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. There probably also won't be any EU4 on Sunday, the 2nd of November, so a week from today. And hopefully I will have a decent start, which is worth pursuing, that I can start publishing Monday of next week. So that'd be Monday, the 3rd of November is when you're going to see the next Europa Universalis 4 video. And I really do apologize for that, but with the bugged save game, there's nothing I can do. I did go in and I started recording an episode just to see what would happen. I tried integrating a bunch of provinces into the empire, a bunch of my provinces. I just went ahead and add to empire. They're mostly up kind of in this area. And once I had enough to enact a reform, I enacted the reform just out of curiosity to see if that, because that disallows internal HRE wars, and maybe that's what was causing it to bug out, but it wasn't. It's still bugged. It still won't progress beyond the 2nd, so there's no reason for me to continue. So unfortunately, there's going to be no Europa Universalis at all this week. Expect to see it resume on Monday of the 3rd. And like I said, I am terribly sorry about it. I really was hoping to extend my Orthodox Ottomans campaign at least through probably to the end of next week, to be completely honest with you, till the 7th of November, which would give me ample time to kind of get prepared. As it is, things may be a little rushed. So I'm, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how we can do with the Art of War and what kind of massive changes are there. Unfortunately, I'm not one of the more popular YouTubers. I didn't get an advanced copy, and for that matter, I don't know if anyone did. I'm not trying to claim some people did, but I certainly would not have access to it anyway. So what I will say is my plan is to do a British Raj campaign. And the point of the British Raj campaign will be to play as England, at some point become Great Britain, and conquer all of India, own all of India. I also wouldn't mind getting a lot of Africa. I might try to go for some of the kind of the trade related bonuses that you can get if you control like all the nodes in the region. We'll see. But that's my plan, is to go with an England campaign and work on conquering India. If you guys who are watching my EU4 campaigns, and unfortunately there's not a lot of you, most people seem to be here for the Dwarf Fortress, but if you are watching my EU4 campaigns and there's something you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know what it is that you're interested in, and I will take a peek. And perhaps we can do something else. I don't know, maybe there's something else other people want to see. And for M.I. Kutuzov, and I apologize if I pronounced your name incorrectly, Privyet, my drug, I guess that means you win, right? You had 27,000 or whatever. I don't know how much more my score would have gone up if I had integrated the Holy Roman Empire, but I mean, you had owned all of Castile as well. Sure, I took a few provinces from Muscovy, but nowhere near. I mean, you pretty much had conquered Castile. So you definitely won that competition, my friend. Congratulations to you. If you wanted to do an English campaign, we could have a competition there as well, although I suspect I would lose as well. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It'll be a tough campaign, I think, especially if you go for the specific objective of capturing India. I think you could do much better if you didn't bother with that. You could come in and kind of go after Scandinavia. I think that would be more effective for England, or even coming and taking, you know, the majority of the New World. Sure, it would form a few colonial nations, but it would certainly just skyrocket your income. Alternatively, it might be interesting if you played as England, flee to the New World, and just have vassals here and integrate, but that would take so much work, and I don't even know if that'd be worthwhile. But my objective is definitely going to be India. So anyone who is interested in seeing how that Let's Play goes, stay tuned. Starting Monday of next week, I hope, we should see some Europa Universalis 4 for me from England. Now, for those who want to see something, you know, if you subscribe for multiple things from me and you're not just particularly stuck on my EU4 stuff and you're curious, what I'm probably going to put up in the place of EU4 is War Thunder. I'm going to do some Phent Noobs War Thunder. And whether or not that series continues beyond the 3rd of November or not, I can't say at this point, but I really want to try it out, and I'd like to give it a good attempt. So I'm planning to give it a full week. We'll see. It may fall short, but that's the plan. So once again, I do apologize that there's going to be no Europa Universalis 4. Can't be helped. You know, you guys saw the video. The game's corrupt. I've tried everything, unfortunately. So leave me your comments if you don't want to see England, or even if you do. Let me know what you would like to see, and we will get on it with the Art of War starting next Monday. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.